This is Group 5's Google Cultural Tour. We first start off in the vernacular region of Hollywood, California. Hollywood, prior to its 1910 merger with the city of LA from the late 19th to early 20th centuries, was just a small borough-like town that flourished into an agricultural community known as the Cahuenga Valley. Originally called Nopalera, U.S. authorities seized Hollywood when the Spaniards and Mexicans failed to understand English and couldn't have their land grants confirmed. After the efforts of H.J. Whitley and D.W. Griffith in the early 1900s, Hollywood had morphed from Spanish farmland into white settlement and finally into the motion picture industry that it is today. Now, present-day Hollywood is an English-speaking community at large and welcomes all characters and cultures, including Little Armenia and Thai Town, but it is still dominated by Hispanic and white ethnic background. Christianity is the main religion, although Hollywood itself emits many atheistic practices. Regardless, the most iconic and recognizable features of Hollywood are the Walk of Fame and the Hollywood sign, which protrudes from Mount Lee and Red Hollywoodland prior to 1949. That's it on Hollywood, and that concludes our first stop.
We will now direct our tour to Bangkok, Thailand. Located in the center of Bangkok, there is an Emerald Buddha Temple, which is the most sacred Buddhist shrine in Thailand. Now we will take a closer look at the architecture through some photos. The temple was built in 1785 and is elaborately decorated with holy buildings, statues, and pagodas. This temple is a landmark of Thai art and architecture. The language that dominates Thailand is Thai. Many people who come to the temple and to visit believe in Buddhism. Buddhism strongly influences Thailand's landscape to this very day. There's a strong belief in ancestry and natural spirits. Many monks pray inside and give their vows, which is an important function in Asian societies. An important statue is a Kinara. In Buddhist mythology, this is a half human and half horse, which represents the everlasting life. And this will end our second stop. Heading to La Catedral de la Asunción de María Santísima, located in the downtown area of the city of Guadalajara in Mexico. This is a Tudor-esque style cathedral featuring two neo-Gothic towers, which you'll be able to see from the following pictures. The architectural characteristics of the cathedral are a testament to the Spanish influence on colonial Mexico, which is still very present to this day. Mexico's official language is Spanish. It was inherited from the Spanish conquest of 1519. However, 8 out of every 1,000 people speak an indigenous dialect. From the 1560s to the present, the cathedral has been a central point to the city's social life, serving as a backdrop for political and cultural events, including the annual International Mariachi Festival. This is a Roman Catholic cathedral, which is very representative of most of the citizens' faith. The city of Guadalajara is home both to mariachi and tequila. The city is also known for its cuisine, which is a mix of pre-Hispanic and Spanish influences. In the post-NAFTA era, Guadalajara's pop culture has been greatly influenced by the United States. Chains such as Starbucks, McDonald's, TGI Fridays, amongst others, have become a part of everyday life. The city has its own soccer team, which is Chivas, and it's the citizens' pride and joy. For our last stop, we will be heading over to Suva, Fiji. Fiji has a cultural fusion primarily of Melanesian and Polynesian traditions. It has 4 languages: Bau Fijian, Hindi, and English. English is typically spoken as a second language. Despite the fact that Fiji became a British colony in 1874, most aspects of indigenous culture have remained untouched. However, in recent decades, the hip-hop dance known as krumping has greatly influenced pop culture. Youths now communicate through YouTube, sharing this new influence. Most of Fiji's 18 urban centers are in the 2 largest islands, Viti Levu and Bana Levu. Today, 80% of the ethnic Fijians live in cities and towns and trade in the central market. In most towns, the bus station is the center of all activity, lying near the market filled with vendors. Fijian culture places a strong emphasis on family units. People reside in family units led by hereditary chiefs. Meque is a traditional art form, which is expressed through music, dance, and food. The traditional clothing includes loincloths for men and grass skirts for women. In the colonial period, there was a lot of ethnic segregation. However, that has subsidized since the country became independent. As you can see from this last picture, United States influence is very present in their pop culture. And this finalizes our tour. Thank you.